Hello everybody, on the left side I have the fairies, and they are the most sophisticated and neat and tidy creatures in all of Worldbox. I would assume because of their small wings they would have to groom them often, so I could imagine them taking baths in their free time. As for these guys, however, their name speaks for themselves. They are called the Dung Lords, and they build their houses with poop. I mean, you can obviously tell that they're not very worried about their cleanliness, which is nasty. But anyways, today we are going to see which one of these sides is going to win against the other. Will it be the clean, neat little fairies over here, or will it be the grotesque beetles? I could only imagine when these guys built their houses that every creature within the vicinity of this kingdom they're gonna turn away. Like, no creature is gonna want to touch this place other than the Dung Lords themselves. So right off the bat, I can already see that the fairies have made a decent amount of houses so far. They've also made like this whole area with this swimming pool. You know they gotta be the cleanest, man. They have swimming pools in their houses, and they're just doing pretty good. They have a wheel over here. They have like a Ferris wheel, or for whatever that's for. But let's check over here, and they don't really have anything. There's a house that's covered up by a tree, thankfully, because I do not want to see that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They're in the process of building this house. I think overall the dung beetles are just very slow compared to the fairies. The fairies seem like they're really fast builders, very productive. But yeah, I wonder how this is all going to turn out in the end. Alright, so I think now is a good time to check the stats of the kingdom. So let's just go over here, and wow, they're overpopulated. They have 324 over 287. Let's check the stats. They have 12k coins. 300 are hungry though, and 250 are starving. However, there are 283 that are happy, and there are 264 people housed. So I think overall these stats aren't that bad, other than basically almost the whole population is hungry. But let's check the stats over here. They have only 23 people, but they're happy. There's 16 people homeless, and they have 7 coins. They're not doing the greatest. If you take a look at the fairies, they literally have gold in their town, so I would say they're doing very, very well. They have a ton of buildings. They have a ton of land. I mean, look at how much land they have compared to this area over here, which only has maybe in total like 7, 8 houses. So I'm not sure why, but they decided to build a kingdom over here. I don't know entirely what their plan is. But anyways, they have more land down here. Even if it's a small amount of land, it's still good, still progress. But they really need to get their numbers up if they're gonna go against the fairies, because the fairies, they're gonna overpower them with how many there are. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and check the stats again, starting with these guys this time. And there's 3 different kingdoms, so all the stats are gonna be different. But anyway, they're 54 out of 72 over here. 46 are happy, 29 are hungry, and 7 are starving. And there's also 40 people that are homeless. So I mean, not too terrible, not too terrible. At least they're doing better than they were before. Let's check. This is the newest kingdom. 29 out of 20. 29 are happy, so the whole population is happy, which is good. There's only 1 starving, 13 are hungry, and 21 are homeless. Let's check this blue kingdom over here, and 73 out of 30. So they're wow, they're very overpopulated. 70 happy units, 20 wait 51 are homeless, my bad. And 35 are hungry, 2 are starving, so I don't know. I think by having multiple kingdoms, they're effectively, I don't know, maybe they're trying to spread out, gain more land and grow quicker, because with 3 kingdoms, you know, you do grow quicker. The only thing that I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make an alliance between these kingdoms so they don't attack each other. Because that would be bad. But as for this kingdom, they have 688 over 419. 608 are happy, so only 80 are unhappy. 266 homeless, 672 hungry, 662 starving. So this kingdom, they have a ton. Oh, I just noticed the king. Look at the king's health. He only has 82. I noticed that this kingdom has a lot of numbers. They have a ton of numbers, but they have like pretty bad stats, honestly. Like the whole population is hungry, pretty much. The whole population is starving, pretty much. But they're still so happy. They're still happy, which is good, I guess. But I don't know. I think the beetles, they stand a better chance because there's not as many that are hungry. I don't know, guys. There's just so many kingdoms over on this side. I mean, look at this. They're spreading out like a lot. I mean, they seem to be doing okay. They literally have a poop tower over here. Well, poop is a very good fertilizer for crops, so I could see their level of reasoning there. What I find funny about these kingdoms over here is every single kingdom has the same name. Every single person in the kingdom has the same name. Like, this is King Ew of Ew. And then this is King Ew of Ew. Over here is just Ew. And over here is just Serenity. Okay, everybody, I think it's time for them to fight. I broke the barrier over here, and now I'm just gonna make them hate each other. The battle is starting. The battle is starting. Look at all the fairies. Look at all the fairies going over here. That is insane. It's lagging out my game a little bit. But look at how many there are. Oh my gosh, they're flooding the entire area. It's like a wave of fairies. Alright, these guys are fighting over here. Let's see what's going on. Are they throwing? What are they throwing? Are they throwing poop at them? Hold on. I gotta see this. Are they literally throwing poop at them? I think they are. That is a strange battle tactic. Check over here. Nothing's really happening over here. I'm not even sure they know there's a war going on. Oh my gosh, there's fire over here. The beetles, they're over here. They're crossing over. They're trying to get into the... Man, there's like a whole group of them going over there. They're just trying to infiltrate the premises and trying to gauge the situation. What is this guy doing? Oh, they're destroying the buildings. They're trying to destroy the buildings while the fairies are just distracted with whatever's happening over here. They're just trying their absolute hardest to win against these guys. They knocked... Bro, there were 600 of these fairies, and they knocked the beetles. Look at how much destruction the beetles have done. I mean, this poor little civilization has just been completely wrecked. As for this, they're doing pretty well. No buildings destroyed so far, but I can only imagine it's gonna get worse from here. It's a ghost town now. Everybody's dead. There's still rats over here. There's a lot of rats. Holy, look how many rats there are. Why is there so many? There's a beetle over here. He's thinking about... What are you doing, man? He's thinking about meat. His favorite food is bread. That's cool. Okay. This blue area over here is honestly super strong. I mean, look at this. They took over 2 kingdoms over here for themselves. So, wait a minute. Wait, this kingdom... No, this kingdom has fairies in it. They're teaming up with the fairies, apparently. I I don't know why they're doing that. Uh, there's also this kingdom over here. They took over this kingdom, and the I'm not really sure what they're doing. I guess that sums up the video. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you in the next video. These guys are gross, but I'll give them props for winning.